Well, would you believe it? I plugged the hard drive in. High tilt sync alert. What does that mean? Huh?
I want to get stepped on by Lidia too.
Oh, that's what it means. Okay. Hi, Gashinko. Hi, Devil. Hi, Allie. Hi, Kian. That you stink. What? I just showered. My hair's wet. Why so early? That's just where the time falls for right now. I'm just about to hit the gym too. The time falls at an inconvenient place, yet time still moves on. With or without you. Hi DHK, I just started some tech and you save me from certain suffering. Hell yeah. You forgot the soap Dumbo? I must have to mention that. Uh-oh. Did I forgot to fill up my water. But you still have Yoshi on the screen, you fraud. Because it's not about Yoshimitsu, it's about the mod. It's Soul Calibur Yoshimitsu to signify that I am indeed a Soul Calibur player, more so than being a Yoshimitsu player. Does that make sense? Okay, I need to refill my water real quick. I'll be like 2 minutes. I completely forgot because I was setting something up for the stream that you'll see in like half an hour or so. Oopsies. It'll take me just a couple minutes, but I do have to do it. So I'll be back in just a moment. Sorry about that. Hello, how long was I? It was 2 minutes. It's not bad. Hi, Ozamet. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Hello, Kyoke. How you all doing today? I'm doing fine. How about you? Got a little bit of a headache. but I'll power through. All right. Cool. I'm now set up. Ooh, right on time as well for that to cut out. Ah, shit. Ha! Hello. Hi. Oh, man. I hate my camera resetting every single time. It's so aggravating. Oop. There we go. Hello. Hi. Hope everyone's doing well today. Oh man, I'm having one of those days where I'm a little bit out of it, I'll be honest. Sometimes I just sit down, turn on the camera, and my body goes and I'm there right now. But I'm here. It's content day. We'll be doing low rank Tekken today. We'll also be doing find the rank, not guess the rank, find the rank. I revised it a little bit based on feedback. It's going to be mostly the same as it was last time, but I have the ranks actually on the screen now. So if you watch the YouTube video, I had them up on the YouTube video. This time I'll actually have them on the stream, so it's easier for you guys to follow, especially if you come in a little bit later. And I've changed... I've made more of a deliberate effort to make sure that I'm selecting ranks that are... What's the word? A little bit closer, so it's a little bit harder, but I didn't make it so that's like one rank difference or anything like that. I've been thinking about other ideas as well, like having 2 games be the same rank and stuff like that, but maybe on the next one. This one, I'm still just keeping it simple. And they are all ranked now. I made sure of that. They are all ranked games, so it should be hopefully a bit better than the first one. So yeah, that's pretty much the plan for today. It's not a ton of stuff, so I don't have anything else planned. But if I think of something, then we'll try doing something, because just those 2 things makes for a pretty short stream, and I want it to be a little bit longer. So, I don't know. Those are the 2 things I have right now, so we'll do those, and then if, oh, I actually have an idea for the end of stream. So yeah, we'll do 3 things. I'll leave the last thing to the end. But yeah, that's the plan for today. So. Will you DM the correct answers to me? I have a serious case of birthday. I'll show you guys what the ranks are. I can do that. Before we get into it. I don't know if I'm going... Hi, Mig! Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. I don't know if I'm going to start with low rank Tekken. I think I'm going to start with find the rank, because it's a little bit... I need to, like, get myself into it and wake up, and it's lower energy to do that than low rank Tekken. Low rank Tekken, I need to be high energy. That's the point of it. Oh god, I'm not here. Yeah, so these are gonna be the ranks for today. Those are them. Yep. That's it. So I'm gonna do a little bit of just chatting while people are coming in before we get into it. But yeah, good news. I don't have it, but my fight stick stuff came in, and it is a lot better than the stuff out of the box, which has been really good. This is the old gate. It's gone. Pretty easy to do too. I just saw yeah, there is a flame ruler in there. Yep. It's a lot better too. I still need to get used to it, but it's no wonder why seemingly everyone mods the thing immediately because Jesus, it is night and day difference just changing out the spring. The other thing I noticed too, so I got this, and then I got this, which is a little bit bigger of a, the plastic bit that hits the micro switches. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what the name for any of these parts are. And this was like $4, and I looked at, I'm like, I could have just 3D printed this, which was unfortunate. Same with the base plate as well, although I think it's probably better if I have a gate that's made of proper solid plastic. But yeah, I needed the spring, but I looked at these other parts and I was like, could have just 3D printed these and saved a couple bucks. But yeah, it's working a lot better. I still don't really want to use it for playing an actual game because I'm not used to it. But yeah, I'm going to be practicing it a little bit off stream and see how long it takes before I feel like I can properly use it. Flame roller is low Tekken. Maybe I should have. I don't know. I'm kind of finding with low rank Tekken sometimes now that looking at the red rank games is a lot more low rank Tekken than looking at the beginner games. Maybe this low rank Tekken will be a different one when we look at rank style a little bit higher than usual. Maybe we'll look at red ranks primarily. Oh, also, hi, Lissetto. I think I completely missed you. Hello, I'm so sorry. You should 3D print triangular gate for your stick. It's the future. That wouldn't work. That wouldn't. What would a triangular gate even look like? I don't think you can make a gate that way that can hit every direction. Although maybe if you're playing a 3D fighting game, you never really want to hit up back, right? There's never a reason for you to ever hit up back. So maybe if you make it a triangle that, I mean, you do want to hit up forward. I don't know. I don't see it. A triangle gate sounds nice, actually. There's a handful of Tekken moves that strictly up back input. Steve's up back 2 off the top of my head. Yeah, but it's Steve. We don't care about Steve here. Mod the controller for auto parry and throw break. A lot of people play Tekken like that. I do want to make a video about cheating in Tekken. I've been thinking about making a video looking at the Tekken overlay mod for Tekken 7 and turning it into a commentary of cheating in Tekken and the lack of enforcement of cheating and how people are incentivized to cheat in online tournaments to like win prize money and stuff, and how it goes completely unpunished and unenforced. Overlay mod is cheating. There was a big debate back in the day about the overlay mod being cheating, and that's kind of what it would be about. Is like, was the overlay mod cheating? Remember when Leffen used the overlay mod in TNS on stream? And then just nothing happened? People are like, oh my god, he's using the overlay mod, he's cheating, and then nothing happened, and he never got punished for it. 120 FPS as well, that's also true. 120 FPS felt nice. For me, it was, like, unplayable. 120 FPS caused the game to have so much delay that it was just unplayable, even offline. It was disgusting. It's funny how in years they didn't even put a pre-made anti-cheat in the game. Yeah, and the cheats have got so sophisticated as well that you can make it so that they are undetectable. You know, you have it so that there's variance, there's randomness. You can make it so that cheats will only block like 5% of lows or something, which makes it look like normal gameplay. And it's you can't know. And then there's no anti-cheat in the game. There's no way to detect cheats. Even if people do cheat, they don't get banned. There's no enforcement. There's no punishment for people that cheat at all. Even though they've said that they will ban cheaters, they haven't. The only people that they've banned are people that are like actually hacking into the game and changing ranks and stuff that way. But there's no enforcement. And so then you look at online tournaments as well, and it's the same thing. There's no control over it. You have no idea who is and isn't cheating. And I'm sure that there are people that are playing in TNS that are getting like top 8s consistently that are cheating. I'm sure there are even like well-known players, pro players, who are like getting top 8 in TNS and cheating. I'm positive. I don't have any proof. I don't know it for a fact, but my intuition, based on what I know from competitive games in the past with stuff like this, 100%. There has to be at least one person who's cheating in like online tournaments. There has to be. And I'm sure that in many years' time, there's going to be some big drama that happens. It's I'm sure of it. Again, I'm not saying this because I have insider info or anything, okay? I'm not being a whistleblower. I don't know anything. I don't have any proof. This is just my intuition speaking. This is just guessing. But logically, I mean, come on. It has to be happening. If you are a top player, I mean, I can tell you I do it, you know? Like, if I wanted to win tournaments consistently, if I wanted money, and I won the top in TNS, and I actually gave a shit about the competitive scene of the game, and cheats are going unchecked, and that means people who are playing in TNS are probably using cheats to some capacity, you know, like, they banned a couple people. There were a couple cheaters on my block list. That show is beginner now. Okay. Sometimes then. I stand corrected. But you still got people like fairy boys that are unbanned and have never been banned. Hi, Coco Bean. I got TGS with Lidia. I'm close to God Destruction. Yeah, that's awesome. Congratulations. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Heard about that? Mimicking human behavior only activates in crucial situations. Yep. Yep. Ain't even a question that the overlay mod is cheating. I mean, that's what I said too. But a lot of people are like, no, it's a tool. It's not cheating. And this was a debate back in the day. Only made to block 5% of your lows. Is that even relevant? It can be. It absolutely can be. Hi, Lenith. Hi, Space. Hello, hello. If I know if that flash on screen punish now, it eliminates a ton in the game scale. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. But again, Leffen used the mod in TNS on stream where it popped up the frame data, it popped up the throw breaks, and people said, no, Leffen isn't cheating because you can't use that info in real time. It goes by too quickly. And so he never got punished for it. No one ever said anything. No, like nothing happened. He didn't get banned from TNS or anything for using it. Completely unenforced. Can we get the new Soul Calibur? I wish, man. She won't dare go offline, right? Unless they use the control of the cheat. No, I mean, offline is a completely different thing. I'm just talking about online. You could get away with it, just put a cover on and say it's anti-peeking. Yeah. And, you know, like, the other thing is, too, you play in TNS, there is no rule that you have to stream, right? That's part of how, like, cheating and stuff can go unenforced, because if you were streaming, You know, that would make it a teensy bit harder, but there is just no incentive to not do it. Be a tool of use for training in private offline play, maybe coaching sessions, anything that cues into public matches is cheating. I agree. No, I agree. But again, a lot of people back in Tekken 7 didn't say that. And so that's one of the reasons I wanted to make a video on the Tekken overlay mod in retrospect, because I want to make the title and the thesis of the video like oh man, I forgot the title I was going to make for it. But like something along the lines of the most widely accepted cheat in gaming history or something like that. Because it was, but a lot of people just accepted it and said, no, it's not cheating, it's a tool. And you know, the reason why, if you look at the Tekken overlay mod, if the Tekken overlay mod was created and distributed on the typical cheating and hacking forums, then yeah, people would have said it's a cheat. But because it was distributed on GitHub and they put it on Reddit and they framed it as being a tool, a lot of people didn't see it as a cheat. Imagine turning the hack on, going for a snack while winning the tournament. What makes me bugging out, since one day I want to save some good money and make a tournament online and offer big money to the winners. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. If it, like, I'm sorry, I don't want to like be a dick about it, but I wouldn't do that. And I know that there are like some companies that have done that as well, but like you can't trust the game, the developers, the community. You can't. It's one second. You just can't. Like, think about it logically. How can you trust there to be any competitive integrity, trust for everything to be fair in an online tournament for Tekken? You can't. Now, obviously, with how cheats are, you still have to be good at the game to be able to win, right? Without making the cheats obvious. But if you're good at the game already, and you, like, back to what I think DHK asked about, like, how much of a difference 5% auto block would help. If you're already one of the top players and you're gaining that advantage over every other player, that makes it easier for you and more consistent for you to top, right? And win money. That's why. And again, there's no risk to doing it. You will never get caught. It's like, you know what I think about when I think about this? I think about Trackmania. There was this one guy, and it was this really big controversy in Trackmania, where the guy was using cheats to perform inhuman inputs, but it was so subtle and so infrequent that it was undetectable. And the methods he used as well to be able to use this made it so that he went undetected for years and years and years and won prize money and did all of these things by just gaining that little bit of an advantage that humans can't normally do. And the only reason he got caught is because someone started looking into it and then looked at one of his things and went, this isn't something a human can do. And then they started unraveling the thread and found that he was doing this in all these other places. And so it happens, you know? But at the same time, with how subtle it is, couldn't have done it if he wasn't a good player. But just getting that little extra edge is enough to propel you forward in a big direction. And it's even worse with Tekken, because with Tekken, when you have cheats like that, they can mimic human inputs and reactions so well that there is no way to be able to detect. There is, if you do it right, there is no way to be able to differentiate a cheat from a human. You just can't. Like you look at like Snake Edge, for example, right? If you just look at, if you have a cheat to automatically block Snake Edge, so you don't have to think about it. Again, this is just an example, right? This isn't the whole thing. But if you have a cheat to automatically block Snake Edge, so you don't have to think about, don't have to add to your mental stack, you sidestep and then block Snake Edge with the cheat, no one's going to think twice about it. Oh yeah, I reacted to the Snake Edge and then launched it. You know? It's a huge problem. Hi, Rebellious Royal. If I only had frame data display, I would be like 200% better already. And apparently that's legal. Yeah, it's strange. See, when the negative, you really are just practicing whack-a-mole with your overlay mod. True. Not even playing Tekken, the question I would raise to anyone that thinks this is okay is, what are 3 things that make Tekken competitive? Well, here's what I would say, though. I would say it doesn't really matter with how the game is right now. Like, you just, it can be. And then, you know, the other thing is, too, while saying all of this, imagine if Tekken World Tour was happening as well, right? Online, like it was in 2020. You know, like, you think that people that aren't in top 20 TWT leaderboards, if there was an online circuit, wouldn't use cheats to some capacity? I'm sure at least one person would. Hi, Zakiel. Hello, welcome in. Whenever I see Sesujin, I just get okay. Hi, Hero. Hope you're doing great. Oh, I hope you are too. Thank you. Hi, Vash. When I get owned, I assume they're using cheats there on a PS5. Well, and you know, you can also cheat on console too. It's just harder. I was already considering going back to PS5 and turning off crossplay. I mean, there are still cheats for console. They exist. But I don't exactly know how they work. And I know they're less prevalent than cheats on PC, but still, you know, these tournaments would be cross-platform anyway. But yeah, anyway, that's a video I've been thinking about making. It's talking about like the Tekken overlay mod, the online competitive Tekken scene, the lack of enforcement of cheats, how easy it is to cheat, how you kind of incentivized to cheat if you're playing this game competitively in any way online, because other people can cheat and not be detected and get away with it, and even if they get caught, there's probably not going to be any punishment. And it's just a whole, it's a fucking mess, man. It's something that I said at the end of Tekken 7 as well. I said that if there's no anti-cheat in Tekken, like, if fighting games get more popular, the lack of anti-cheat in fighting games will come to bite them in the ass. And I predicted that was going to take 1 or 2 years before it becomes a huge problem that the entire community is talking about. That hasn't happened, thank God. But I think it's like a silent killer that is there in the background, and people know about it, and people are probably doing it, and just no one's talking about it because it's not as in the open as when you look at, like, you know, competitive shooters like Counter-Strike, and you see like aimbots and wall hacks and stuff like that. It's not to the same degree of being so apparent and obvious, but it still exists. It's still there. It's just subtle. And I think it's something that really needs to be talked about and brought to attention, because it's I mean, it's just it's a huge issue. I'm tired of people cheating on the Wii. I want EVO organizers to do EVO online edition so anyone can participate to some extent. That'd be nice, but there's so many issues with that, even outside of what I'm talking about. Hi, Exxon. Hack versus hatch matches for money. The state of Tekken. No, that's exactly it. And again, and like, this isn't something anyone's talking about, but let's like just think about it logically. Think of any competitive game, even if when it has robust anti-cheat, even when you're thinking about the top players that are on a team. Think about, you know, Dota. Think about Counter-Strike. Think about any of these games. Every single one of them, you have top players or top teams that have at some point been caught cheating, except for Tekken. Isn't that weird? Isn't that a bit of a coincidence? Isn't that a little bit strange? How Tekken and fighting games are the only competitive games where we've never seen or caught a top player cheating online in a tournament in a competitive game. It's the only one. You think that Tekken players are these moral beacons in the online gaming sphere? Absolutely not. There's just, you remember when Markiplier said that there's something about honey that like doesn't make a lot of sense, and it's just there's something about it. I feel that same way about competitive Tekken online, where there's something there, man. I can't say it definitively. I can't say it right now, but I'm telling you, this clip right now, you'll be seeing it in 2 years when something comes out about some big Tekken player that's been using cheats, or some big conspiracy comes out. Something's gonna happen, man. I'm telling you, it's there. I know it's there. I just can't. I don't have the evidence, but it's there. I know it is. It's just not right. It's not right. Anyway, remember this when the inevitable drama happens in season 4. What do you mean? Anti-cheat in a competitive game? Are you insane? Anti-cheat, even in lots of games, it's still useless, and hacks can't get detected by anti-cheat. I mean, yes, but it's like with Tekken, it's extreme. Talking about tourneys, I saw the Frosty Fausting match you had against the Nina. What's the usual process for online tournaments? I don't play in online tournaments because I think online tournaments are a sham. Wouldn't stop it, but it would help stop the anti-cheat if Bamco at least made an official statement on it, even if it's just we're aware of certain cheats and mods. Well, efforts continue to nullify these in online tournament play, anyone that's caught with this, etc., etc. But it could also be the same thing where if they say that, then people become aware of it and then look into it more, and then, you know, like that, it could have the opposite effect. I'm glad I play Super Ghost Battle. Like when you don't have home security, but you opt, but you have the home security stickers on your window anyway. Yeah, no, that is true. And it does help. Statistically, that does help. Tekken didn't ban hackers until they were downvoted to hell. Also true. Seth has intel, he knows so. No, I don't. I legitimately don't. I'm not. I do not interact with the wider Tekken community. I don't know anyone. I don't know any of the top players. Some of the top players know me for some reason. I don't know any of them. I don't talk to them. I don't interact with them. I don't know anything. This is just my intuition. I promise you, this is not me trying to start a rumor. This isn't like Seth knows something. No, I don't. Obviously, because the Tekken community is the most respectable stand-up people. Yeah, exactly. That has to be it. Only big thing was Austin was banned for 2 years, but Austin was good. Well, I mean, that is a thing too, right? Remember, Austin Ash was using the crack, right? He got caught with the crack downloaded on his computer. And now, like, the crack is a whole nother thing, but Bandai Namco explicitly said that it's cheating to do that. Now, I don't agree with that, but that's what they said. He was caught with it, and there was no repercussion. There was no punishment. Everyone said, oh, it's fine. And everyone forgot about it. So, you got Austin Ash that's sitting there with the crack downloaded on his computer so he can practice before the game comes out when Bandai Namco explicitly said not to do that. And the only way anyone found out about it was because he got caught because he accidentally showed his desktop. Then what else are they hiding? You know? What else are they hiding? I'm telling you, man, like, there's a big conspiracy. I'm telling you. There is some shit going on with online tourneys in Tekken. Can you play online with a crack game? No, but remember, Austin's from Pakistan, where they have a big offline community. Get your head out of the conspiracy. I don't even think this is a conspiracy, man. I think it's fairly reasonable, the things that I'm saying, and there are legitimate examples of this stuff happening that people just brush off and don't think about. Like, again, Austin Ash with the crack, Leffen using Tekken Overlay in tournament. Not a conspiracy, man. Like, again, I'm just going to reiterate, if Austin Ash was using the crack, which was explicitly cheating, before the game came out, according to Bandai Namco, you think he's the only one that's ever done something like that? Whether it's then or since then? You think he's the only top player? Come on, man. And Austin caught not that's a whole nother thing with the steroids and stuff. That's completely separate. Hi, Dapper Danny. Hello. All right, let's get into it now. I think that we've done enough chatting. I think we've done enough talking about stuff and things. They're possible, but having your default stance be distrust isn't good or healthy. That's not what it is. It's more so that the way that Tekken works and online tournaments work has created an environment where that is a very real and likely possibility based on factors that we've observed both in Tekken from Tekken players and from other games. It's not that my default stance is distrust, it's that the evidence points to it. Was not far off when I said crack to up performance. No. Would the crack help with your Tekken performance? Asking for a friend? Yeah, I think so. Alright, give me one moment here. I'm setting up for Find the Rank right now, so just give me a minute. I gotta turn off the HUD and everything. Oops. This one. Cool. HUD is off. Back to the replay list. Cool. All right. I swear, every time someone says the crack, it sounds like an elderly person saying the Facebook. Stop. My default stance is definitely distrust when those who are accountable of monitoring and preventing cheating do fuck all. If Bamco doesn't care, why wouldn't Scrubs cheat? So I'm in distrust. That's also true. Yeah. Hey kid, do you want to buy a rank? Want to go to GG boosting? Anyway, yeah, that's a video I want to do. Look out for that at some point. I don't know when I'm gonna do it. I've been scripting it in my head though. Obviously, I have a lot of talking points because I just talked about for like 20 minutes. But yeah, I think it will be a good video whenever I get around to it. It's a good topic. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you. I think it's a really important thing to talk about, and I think it will be really interesting, not just for Tekken players, but for the FGC in general. And it makes me excited to sit down and script stuff out and make it, and it'll be an actual proper video. It won't just be me like talking to a screen like this, but it'll be a genuinely scripted out, highly edited video that I hope people will like. Don't see any bigger YouTubers talking about it as well. They got they got friends in their circle that know, and I don't. So I have immunity. All right, everyone, we're gonna do Find the Rank. I'm gonna do a quick intro for YouTube, and then I'll explain it first. So if you weren't here last time, basically what I have is I have downloaded 5 random online ranked replays. I have seen their rank. I have not seen anything else. I'm going to know as little as you are, and we're going to go in here and we're going to try to find out what ranks belong to what games. The ranks that we have are going to be these: is Garyu, Flame Ruler, Raijin, Tekken King, and Tekken God. So yeah, that's the short of it. And then after this, we'll do low rank Tekken. I can picture a guy with a trench coat open. Inside the coat says frame data, auto low break. It said throw break. Okay. All right, I'm going to do an intro. Ready? Steady. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Find the Rank. This is going to be the second episode of Find the Rank that we are doing. I've listened to your guys' feedback, and I've implemented a couple of changes to hopefully make this one a little bit better. But I'm really glad that you guys enjoyed the first one, so let's get into the second one, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this one as well. In this series, if you don't know what we're doing, I have downloaded 5 random replays. I have not looked at the characters. I have not looked at the stage. I know none of the info except for their ranks. Okay, I only know player 1's rank. I don't know player 2's rank. I only know their ranks. And so our job together collectively is going to be to try to find what rank belongs to what game. I'm going to start by going into game number 1. I'm going to close my eyes so I don't see the game or the rank, and yeah, let's get into it. This one. You shall make a fine sacrifice. What are you buying? What are you selling? All right, we good? Think we're good. Game number 1 here. Here are our ranks, by the way. We got Garyu, Flamer, Raijin, Tekken King, and Tekken God. What do we think this is? We're starting out with a lot of aggression. The Brian is being pretty patient, all things considered. The back 1 counter hit. That was a nice flow with the down forward 1. My first thought is Raijin. You know, like you see how they're being patient. You see how their offense makes sense. That was a great step. We got the while running 1 punish. It could be Tekken King as well. It's kind of hard to say right now. This is a good first game, though. The little sidestep, the low catches him out. The Lars is being aggressive, right? And that makes it a little bit harder to determine. There's the down forward 1. Nice little low poke. If you guys are thinking Tekken King, I kind of am too. Look at that little timing delay as well. I think we'll have to see more. This is either Raijin or Tekken King. I'm pretty confident about that. Oh, he didn't punish the core circle back 4, though. but he did get it. Going in the round 3 here. Sorry, let me move my mouse out of the way. My bad. Just 3+4s, 3+4s. Definitely nothing lower than right. Yeah, this isn't flamer or anything. The Brian player would have buckled under the Lars pressure so fast. Nice Oki setup there. Second hit. Didn't get the follow-up, though. Both doing orbitals. Nice duck into the from crouch low as well. Block on the Rage Art. There's your punish. Good stuff. All right, Brian's up on the 2 rounds here now. Doesn't punish that, though. See, that's making me think... Oh, my God, Laws is disgusting. That's making me think that this is Raijin and not Tekken King. Rayjar is a giveaway that's Tekken King. That is... Well, I was about to say maybe that's true, but that's -12, not 13. For some reason. Laws also didn't duck the high, notably. But I don't know if they really duck the high at Tekken King is the thing. This is tough. Nice duck onto the jab again. He's doing that a lot. The counter here on the 1-2-4 as well. This should kill. Yep. Oh, no, he dropped it. He needs a sidestep there. The Laws might make a comeback. Nice job staying on the ground. The spring kick. Oh, my God. No, this is Tekken King. All right. This is Tekken King. Staying on the ground there and breaking that, this is Tekken King 100%. I'm pretty confident this is, yeah. All right, let's go into game number 2 then. I'm trying to remember how this works so I don't accidentally spoil myself. Oh, God. Okay, I almost screwed it up, but I didn't. Thank God. All right, game number 2 here. Oof. Sorry, this is like... It's taking a lot of mental coordination to make sure that I don't accidentally look at what the ranks are. Forgive me for that. Oh, 1 second. I'm gonna pause the game real quick. I'm gonna adjust, the rank so you can see the health. I didn't realize they were covering them in the last game. My bad. I'm gonna try to make this even here. There we go. Okay, that should be good. All right. Back to 2. That's -14. No pun. This is definitely one of the lower rank games. 4-4-4-4. Yep, more counter hit there. The while running into frame trap. 4-4-4-4 again. I mean, this is either Garyu or Flame Ruler. Easily. You're thinking Garyu. I'm kind of thinking it's Flame Ruler, actually. But again, this is one of those where we might have to look at the other games. Because I definitely see Huarongs in Flame Ruler who do this 4-4-4 thing a lot. And they both know what they're doing with the character. The Huarong did try breaking the throw. They're just not punishing anything. Also, the June is purple. I mean, the June blocked that. I think this is Flame Ruler. Fuck, this could also be Raijin. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie to you. That's crazy. If this is Flame Ruler, I hope I run into him. I actually do think that there's a distinct possibility. Good God. There's the 1-1, and we just whiffed it. My best guess is that it's Flame Ruler. I think that's a fair guess based on how they're playing. Like, they know the game well enough. They know what they're doing. They're just kind of doing normal Flame Ruler things. And they're not punishing anything. They're not very good at defense, but that's pretty typical at these ranks. Like, they're not wildly hitting buttons, you know? They have a strategy behind what they're doing. I thought the unblockable was just a misinput. Nope.
Person Dread rank, I mean, a lot of Hwoarongs mashing 4-4-4-4. They all do. Because no one ducks it. I've seen Hwoarongs at blue ranks that do that and guess the rank. It is tough, though. That's a crazy combo right there. I don't know what to say about that. There's the 1+2. Running 3. Go over the low. The June's going to win here. Yeah, she's got it. Yeah. Okay. Just need to get out of there before, in case there was a rank up. Yeah, I mean, my guess is Flame Ruler. My guess is Flame Ruler. Shoot, I don't have my phone, so I need to write this down on my laptop real quick. So I'm going to say game 1 right now is Tekken King. Game 2, Flame Ruler. And really what this comes down to is what game the Raijin game is. You know what I mean? I guess a question I have is, if one of these two games had to be Raijin, which one would it be? I actually think this one. I actually think it would be this one. So that makes me lean more towards game 1 being Tekken King. Same with Gari. No, that's fair. I'm losing this lag switching people. No! I laugh so hard if it's Raijin. If it's Raijin, I will lose my mind. Okay. Let's go into game number 3. Eyes closed.
You shall make a fine sacrifice.
Dude. That loaded quick. All right, game number 3. Sorry, I fucked it. Okay, so this is now game number 2. I told you I thought I fucked it up a little bit when I was trying to move around to make sure I didn't accidentally spoil myself. Again, there are a lot of moving parts. It turns out I did. What the hell was that?
4 months.
Pre?
I hope you are well, Seth.
Oh, I hope you're well too. Thank you so much, Pre, for the 4 months. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate you a ton. I hope you're doing well too. Thank you. Yeah, so this is going to be a little bit weird because basically what happened was I accidentally scrolled down 3 times to make sure that I wasn't in the menu when I went back to the replay list. And because I had to go back up 3 times, but I guess I went up 4 times. Listen, it was a whole thing. Let's not worry about it. But let's just go back to the replay list and we'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Actually, I'll just go up, so that way that is still game 2. Okay, let me... Hold on. Hold on. Okay, this is game number 3 now. I have not screwed it up. But again, appreciate you so much. It's very generous of you. Thank you for the 4 months. Okay. Here we go. Same stage again. We got an Anna versus... Or, sorry, that's Nina versus Yoshi. Okay. This is immediately making me think this is the Tekken God game. Yeah. Oh! Is this the Raijin game? Nice. Okay. Oh, this is getting difficult. Nice whiff punish. This could be the Tekken King game. Oh no, why did he do that? Hop kick always wins. This one is either Tekken King or Tekken God. Which means game 1. Wow, he ducked that. No, this is Tekken. No, he's not punishing that though. I think this is Tekken King. You think this is Tekken God? I don't think so. He didn't punish. It's minus 17. He's just hop kicking. I don't think this is Tekken God. Wrong punish on that. So Brian was... No, I'm thinking the Brian one might have been Raijin. This one is Raijin. It might be, actually. Yeah, he's not doing any of the follow-ups. This hop kick again. No, maybe you're right. Maybe this is Raijin. Okay. Yeah, I think this Yoshi's just doing things. They're both just doing things. They were good at the beginning, but now, like, look at... No. I think this might actually be Flame Ruler. And game 2 was the Garyu game. I don't even know if this is Raijin. Oh my god. Didn't get the combo though. I mean, no. This is really tough. Yoshi's always hard to guess. It's true. They have the sidewalking. He ducked under that. I'm gonna tentatively say for now this is the Raijin game. But it's really tough. That was a quick 3-0. No! She promoted! God damn it. Well, if you didn't see it, then you're still free to guess. I said what my guess was before seeing that. I said I thought it was Raijin. So I'm locking that in. Raijin and above for sure. It's a really tough one. I think it's either Flame Ruler or Raijin. God damn it, man. I don't have my hotkeys set up either. You guys didn't see it? Okay, if you didn't, I'm not gonna say what it was. I did see it. Full transparency. So my guess before the game ended, which was Raijin, that's locked in. I'm not changing it because I know. If it was Flame Ruler, then it's Flame Ruler whatever. I'm wrong. Hold on. I'm gonna set up my damn hotkey for this. That's so aggravating. See, that's why I switched scenes last time too, but again, because I don't have my hotkey set. There we go. Now I can set it like that. Why are you playing Tekken? I'm not playing Tekken. That's the thing. I'm watching Tekken. Just like all of you. All right, let's go game 4. God, that's so annoying. Why are you Tekken? You are Tekken. Okay. Game number 4 here. Leroy versus Reina. Immediately going for the low. There's the 1+2. Into immediate heat smash. And then just using the cane. All in one thing. Quick little counter hit. 1-2-1. I think this is another one where I'm thinking it's Flame Ruler or Raijin. Ooh, empty Sentai though. That's also interesting. Going for Oki, I guess? 1-1-2. No. Yeah, this is... She did Power Crush. She knows that. No, this is either Raijin or Flame Ruler. 1-1-2. There's the 1-2. There's some quick jabs. 1-1. Nice low. I mean, the small Tekken game is going good. Tekken God. No, this is not Tekken God. No way. Think this is Flame Ruler? I think if I wasn't locked into the last game, I would actually say this is probably Raijin. But I think this is either Raijin or Flame Ruler. I'm changing my guess on game 2 that it is the Garyu game. I'm pretty confident now game 2, the Hwarong and whoever else it was, June, is the Garyu game. Look at all this small Tekken being played. This is definitely worse than the Brian and Lars though, right? Like that's the thing that's going to differentiate Tekken King from this, and the Brian and Lars game was definitely better than this. Power Crush. Could be Garyu. I don't think it is. I think they're playing with a little bit too much purpose for it to be the Garyu game. I mean, look at that dick jab. And the down forward 2 launcher off of that. Yeah. Nah, this is Tekken King, but barely came out of Raijin. I don't think so. The Leroy just won. I forgot to switch scenes. I didn't realize that the Leroy won so quickly. Yeah, like, I don't know, actually. I think after seeing all of that, I don't know. It's either Raijin or Flame Ruler. Again, I'm locked in, so I'm going to say Flame Ruler, and that should mean our last game is the Tekken God game. I saw Flame Ruler on Quick Match, saw a Leroy like that, so it must be Flame Ruler. I think it makes the most sense. The Hwarong game was definitely the Garyu game, so this has to be Flame Ruler. So this last game should then be Tekken King. So watch this next game be the Garyu game, and then we're all confused. If this is the Garyu game, then here's my thoughts. Game 1 with the Brian and Laws was the God game. Shit, no, that wouldn't make any sense though, because then that would mean that like game 3 was Tekken King, which just doesn't make any sense to me. All right, well, let's take a look. Let's take a look. If this is not the Tekken God game or Tekken King, if it's Tekken King as well, then I can definitely see game 1 being Tekken God. But if this is the Garyu game, I don't know what I'm going to do. It has to be the Tekken God one. I feel pretty confident in my guesses so far. All right, last one, game number 5. Making an assumption that even high-ranked players don't play like scrubs sometimes. No, I don't think I am. Okay, the Asuka's on a promo, but we won't see it because she's player 2, which is good. She did not break that correctly. Oh no. This is, guys, this is not the Tekken God game. Guys, this isn't the Tekken God game. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, wait. Wait a second. What is this? I'm a dragon. She doesn't know the break for that. Oh no. Which one's the Tekken God then? What? There's a little low poke. Oh my god, we're just whiffing. That was a good whiff punish. I think this could be the Tekken King game. I don't think this is Raijin. I think that the Asuka ducking stuff and the whiff punishment has been good enough. It's not Raijin. Oh no. This Asuka is playing weird. I think that the Law is just the better player here. Okay, that was a counter hit. Nice down jab. Good getting out of the pressure. No duck on that high though. Sidestep 2. Okay, we punished the mid power crush. That's minus 13. We tried to punish it. That's minus 12. We're not punishing it. Guys, I think this might be the Tekken King game. Oh, this is really tough. She's just not... Wow, man. That's... Okay, we're good. Wow. I don't think that we have a definitive Tekken God game. That's crazy. I feel confident about the Garyu, Flame Rule, and Raijin game. It looks like a regular law. It does. This is Garyu. This is not Garyu. I'll tell you that. I don't even think it's Raijin. But really, I think it's either this or the game 1 Brian and Lars is the Tekken God or Tekken King game. I think... No, man. I think this might be Tekken God, actually. This is really tough. The Brian one was Tekken God, so far the best game. I think... You know what I think? I think that the Oscar just played badly. I think this is Tekken God. Still thinking about the Leroy versus Brian from the other week. I'm so sorry you had to witness that. Hi, scratching away. If this is the case, then the Brian laws must be Tekken God. This is really tough. I'm confident that one of the two is Tekken King and Tekken God. But which one? I think this is the Tekken God game. I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna take a bet. I'm not going to change my case. I think this one's the Tekken God game. And the reason why is because I think that the law had better punishment. I think the law had better whiff punishment. I think the law did a better job of abusing what the Oscar was doing wrong. And I think that the Oscar was just a poor player in this game. That's what I think. Game 4 was Tekken King. That would be a hell of a twist. All right. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this game and the Bride-in-Law's game for last, because I think that's the biggest point of contention here. I think that the other 3 games, we have a pretty good guess on. I think that we have a good idea of what they're going to be. So I am going to start with the rank of game 2. I almost accidentally looked at the screen. Could be this one.
You shall make a fine sacrifice.
Okay. Here we go. Is this game number 2? Jun and Huarong? Was this game number 3? No, this is game number 2. Okay. Again, this is really difficult to get right. So this one, I predicted initially that was Flame Ruler. But the Huarong just doing 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4 the entire time. And looking at the games, I think this is Garyu. I think it's very possible, though, that it's Flame Ruler. But I think that the Flame Ruler game was better than this. And because of that, I think it's more likely that this is a lower rank game. So, Huarong using 444 is definitely Garyu. You would be very surprised. So let's see. What is game number 2? Show me what's behind the box. Okay, it's the Garyu game. All right, we got that one right. Thank God. Yeah, I mean, this is what I was thinking about this before as well. I think that when you have this game very early on, it could be a lot of things, right? I think it's very likely that it could be Flame Ruler. This is even the game that could be Fujin, I think. A lot of things in these ranks kind of blend together because, you know, people between red ranks and blue ranks all have similar strengths and weaknesses. It's just what ones they exhibit and how many that they do. And it really kind of narrowed down to Garyu based on the other games, right? So, yeah, I'm not too surprised by this. I think it was pretty apparent. Let's now look. Oops. I get a heart attack every time I hit a button because I don't want to accidentally screw something up. Let's go now to game number 3. Could be regions, but it's been so long since I've seen someone using 444, except when they're learning, they start getting into the blender right away. I see it quite often, shockingly, in Guess the Rank. All right, so game number 3 here. The Nina and Yoshi players. This is the one I saw because the Nina was on a promo and she promoed and I didn't have my hotkey set. Before the game ended, I was locked into Raijin, and after looking through all of these, I think I would have stuck with Raijin. I think that the Flame Ruler game is definitely a contender to be the Raijin game, but I think that, especially because at the beginning I was thinking like this could be the Tekken King game or something, that this was Raijin. I said Raijin on this tune, I still think, yeah. And I will tell you, I don't have to show the rank, I will tell you because I know this was the Raijin game. So, thank God that I wasn't, it wasn't like a shocker with what this rank was, and it was pretty obvious, because if this was like the Tekken God game or something, that would have really sucked for this entire episode. So, thank God for that. Manswell lost his mind. This was higher than Red Purple rank. Yeah, it's true. And so I'm glad that even though I got spoiled by accident because of the shitty promo thing in the ranked replays, that it was a pretty obvious one. So we're all good on that. You thought this was Tekken God. I'm sorry, man. I kind of thought in the first couple seconds of the first round that it was, but as it progressed, it was like, they're really not punishing things right, and the defense is subpar, and eh. Shit. Last game was Flame Ruler, wasn't it? Well, so I forgot to actually take these out as we see them here. But we've seen that game. We've seen, oops. We've seen that game. So we have Flame Ruler, Tekken King, and Tekken God remaining. So, let's move on then. And let's take a look at game number 4. Ooh. All right. Now, with Flame Ruler being the only lower rank left, I think it's pretty obvious that this is going to be Flame Ruler, the Leroy, and the Reina. Now, I think that they were doing some good things. I think they were playing okay. Oh my god, I forgot to turn off the fucking HUD. But it is Flame Ruler. God damn it. No suspense. My bad. I'm sorry. There's so many things I have to juggle and I'm getting overloaded. But it was Flame Ruler. There was no suspense, but let's be honest, there was gonna be no suspense in this anyway. I think that the Leroy and Reina were doing some things that were pretty good. They were doing things that made sense, and it made me take a second and think, is this Raijin? But I think that they were just making too many mistakes overall for it to have been Raijin or anything higher than Flame Ruler. And I think it was really, well, I mean, like I said, I think that this was one of the contenders for Raijin. I didn't think it was Garyu, and this is what ultimately pushed the Hwarong and June game down the Garyu, but I think it's a pretty solid Flame Ruler game. So, yeah. No issues with that whatsoever. Let me actually turn off the HUD. And now we'll get to the one that really matters. So far, I'm 3 for 3. It seems like most of you in the chat are 3 for 3 as well. So let's go back to the replays here. And let's look at game number 5. Now, game number 5 is going to determine everything. So, 2 ranks left. It's Tekken King and this Tekken God. And it's really tough between this and the Brian game. What one's Tekken King and what one's Tekken God. I think that the law played well enough that I think that the law is Tekken God. And I think that the Asuka is a Tekken Emperor on a promo to Tekken God, or the law deranked them and now they're back on their promo if they beat the law in game 2. That's what I think. I think that with the Brian and Lars game, while I think that both of them collectively played better, I think that between all 4 players in these 2 games, the law player is the best player of all of them. And so that's what makes me think that this is the Tekken God game. But if it's Tekken King, I'm not going to be too surprised. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, your game number 5, and therefore your game number 1, is... God, I want this to be Tekken God. I want to get 5 out of 5, man. Oh, yes! Oh, yes! 5 out of 5! Oh, it feels good. Oh, and the Asuka was actually on a promo to TGS off of this. My God. Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this round of Find the Rank. We have found all of the ranks. Game number 1 was Tekken King. Game number 2 was Garyu. Game number 3, Raijin. Game number 4, Flame Rule. Game number 5, Tekken God. Oh boy, that was woof. GG's, GG to me. Rigged. Game number 3 was kind of rigged because I did see the rank, but that wouldn't have changed my guess on any of them. And I don't think that's hard to see. I got 4 out of 5. Hey, 4 out of 5 isn't bad. But there you go, everyone. That is this rendition of Find the Rank. Hope you all like this. Still trying to find out the format. And again, there's a lot going on, so it's a little bit stressful trying to juggle everything. Make sure I get everything right. Don't accidentally spoil myself or anyone else when looking at these games because of like how it's structured. So apologies if this was all over the place. It's gonna take a couple of times before I like get it down and can do everything a little bit seamlessly. But I hope you enjoyed this regardless. And hey, if you want to see more content like this, click right above me. There is more content just like this on this channel. And if you want to see some guides and tutorials and stuff on the main channel, click on over there. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. Hope you all enjoyed this, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye. All right. I can't believe that was Tekken God. I'm kind of surprised too, to be honest. What region are they? I'm curious. Turn these off now. Japan and South Korea. It's crazy, man. Like, I mean, it is kind of like what I said, you know. I think the Law was just a much better player here, but the Asuka was like, I don't know what was going on with her. I really don't. It was very strange. I also accidentally hid the opponent command history. It was very strange. Like, the Asuka just wasn't, like, punishing things right. She wasn't breaking the throw. She wasn't even attempting. You know, if you attempt breaking the throw and you get it wrong, that's one thing. It happens, right? It happens to everyone. But not even, like, attempting to break the throw correctly, not punishing things right. Just, it really threw me for a loop. But, the law was really good. Good punishment, good whiff punishment. Abusing what the Asuka was doing. And I thought that too, that this was like somewhere in Asia based on how the law was playing. And I think that can also throw you for a bit of a loop. But yeah, something typical Asuka, something. What exactly gave away was Tekken got the law. I don't know characters well enough, but looked like a lot of weird whiffs to me. It's because you all were focusing too much on the Asuka. The law was playing really well. Like, again, look how the law is playing, right? Does this, just does nunchucks, backs up, waits for a whiff punish, doesn't get floated, tries to WoW Rising 4 to counter hit into the guaranteed follow-up. Right, power crush because he knows that the Asuka's going to do something, run up throw. Let's try to get out the heat. Hi, Mimic. Hello. But see how defensive he's being, then frame trapping, just doing the one instead of the 2 hits. Look, that was what did it for me. This whiff punish down forward 2 right here. That's what told me this was Tekken God. That was the moment that my mind shifted and I went, yeah, this is probably the Tekken God game. But yeah, this was a really tough one, though. That whiff punish as well. Yeah. But I was just avoiding her parry with the grabs. Also true. Yeah. Didn't think about that, but 100% correct. All right. I'm going to get up for a second. I'm going to stretch. I don't know if you guys can tell based on how I'm speaking, but I'm still pretty I'm feeling very low energy right now. I'm not feeling 100%. So yeah, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna stretch, I'm gonna try to wake myself up a little bit, and then we'll do some low rank Tekken. Whiff punish is easy in Tekken if you play Street Fighter first. I can't disagree with you there. Not at all. All right. Ugh. Give me like 5 minutes. I'm just gonna I think I'm just gonna go outside and walk around a little bit just to try to wake up because I'm feeling really lethargic. I'm feeling really tired. I want to be a little bit more awake and energetic for the lower rank Tekken segment. So just bear with me. Give me a minute. I'll be back soon. I'm back. Hello. Oh. All right. Ready for some low rank Tekken? I'm ready for some low rank Tekken. All right. Gunnar, what? I haven't even put out the video yet. Hi, cover. All right. I'm still feeling a little bit, but so, hopefully I'll become a little bit more cognizant and energetic as we do this, but I'm definitely feeling a little bit. So we'll see what happens. You may be wondering why I have a blanket. You'll see in the intro. Yeah. Oh God, hold on. It's all going wrong. My controller. Gooning helps Gooners. Shut up. My headphones on. All right, you ready for the intro? Ready, steady. Boo! Welcome to Low Rank Tekken, where you're just going to see games that are gonna scare the jeepers out of you. How does Low Rank Tekken work? It's very simple. We watch low rank games in Tekken, and it's not Halloween yet. Not Halloween yet, and we're doing the bit a month early. Let's just get into the first game. Trying to turn my headphones off in the meantime. And what do you know? First game, we got a blue ghost and a freaky alien. Beginner rank players. Let's do it. Also, turn off their names. I forgot to do that before we did this. There we go. All right, what do we got? That is default Lidia, and that is a ghost. That is a spooky Yoshi, if I've ever seen one. And trust me, I've seen some Yoshis. That's a combo. We're starting out strong. Getting out. What a punish. No follow-up. But we don't need follow-up. We're doing a challenge run. We cannot simply follow up against the ghost. We're too spooked by the ghost to do the follow-up. We parried him. Going into heaven and earth again. Nice kick. 1, 2, 2. Good punish again. Beats out. That shouldn't beat Flash. Whatever. It beat Flash. 1, 2, 2 again. We just keep going for it. That was a punish. She tried. That was not a punish. That was meditation. It does nothing here. You could have broke the wall. It's fine. Trying to bait out Flash, I guess. Hey, you know what? She's only doing 1, 2, 2 as a punish, but if it works, it works. What is going on? Oh, she's so spooked. She thought that was gonna kill. Not Casper. No, I don't know what just happened in the last 5 seconds. So many things happened that I don't even. The side switch on the Political Storm, the Heat Dash, the Rage Art Punish not killing. There's just so much going wrong here. It's crazy. 4-4-2. We didn't get the follow-up. No duck on the highs. It's fine. Maybe. There's the back one. What do we do now? The Yoshi doesn't know, man. The Yoshi had no idea what was coming. All right. All right. That's good tidings for the future. The ghost has been defeated. Very good. Let's move on here. Now, I was saying this to the chat a little bit earlier, but I thought, how about for this one? We get some games that are a little bit higher rank than we normally do. Normally, we just look at, like, beginners and yellow ranks. I was thinking, what if we start looking at some red ranks? What if we look at some purple ranks? So, no! I hit the wrong button. The point still stands. So let's do that. Let's do that. I don't want to see another Stephen Horon game. No, I really don't, actually. Here we go. Lore game. Kazuya, Reina, Mighty Ruler. A little bit higher than what we normally do, but let's see it. And if this works out, well, that Eddie and Elisa game is calling to me right below it. We'll look at that one, too. I feel like I've seen this Reina outfit before, yet I feel like I haven't seen this Reina outfit before. You know what I mean? All right, what do we got? The immediate counter hit low into nothing. Very good stuff. What's the punish at minus 19? Backdash. Neutral hot kick, okay. And then at minus 15, we do nothing. This is already going extremely well. This is everything I was hoping for and more. You know, second hit hits us, that it happens. The 45 frame Hell Sweep manages to hit the Kazuya. Very good stuff. While running 3 plus frames, minus 12. Good punish until it wasn't. But, you know, it happens. Can only do so much. Nice sidestep on the laser. If only we could capitalize on that. Down 1 plus 2, down 1 plus 2, which just never ends. That's a jab. Into throw. No break. I have no idea what we're doing on the break. Electric into nothing. You would think that the Kazuya player would do electric into electric, just not even as a combo, but as a natural state of being. But that didn't end up happening. We still don't know how our 12 frame punish works. So that's a little bit unfortunate. The Kazuya tried doing neutral hot kick again. I think that they would just try and do up forward 2 twice, but they've somehow managed to mess it up twice. There's the house sweep again. Into while rising 1. Into the guaranteed follow-up if the Kazuya is a dumbass. Which I don't think he is. We've managed to look at this same string 5 times now. And instead of ducking under it, we just attack into it. Sure. I don't know when she's ever going to learn that she probably shouldn't be doing that. Okay, at least we didn't attack into it that time. We're kind of maybe getting there with the high crushing move. I don't know if it's going to be enough, though. Okay, so we just don't understand what a high crush is. No, that's okay. That's okay. We don't need to know what... Okay. We don't need to know what a high crush is. It's not really that important. Nope, and we've attacked into it with 2. We're just doing 2. I mean... You know, I'll give it up. Props to this Kazuya for not attacking into the string and blocking it. Unlike the Reina. There's the whiff punish. A little bit left forward 4-2. Yeah, I mean, the Kazuya just had this game. That Reina really likes going into character customization. That's all I'll say. Okay, what about this one then? You've got me intrigued by the Mighty Ruler games after that. Will you have my attention with this one? Come on. I want to see. That Eddie is... Sure, whatever. Oh, it's default Tekken 7, Elisa. That's not what I was expecting at all. And we've chosen to hold the back button. Nice. Okay, and it's gone. I was about to say nice. There you go. Okay, but we don't... We do while rising 2 and then just don't do the combo. We don't even go into boot. What is happening right now? There are... Okay, so right now, what I'm gathering from this is that we have the Wolverine and we have whatever the chainsaw guy's name is, staring at each other, choosing to do nothing. It's still happening. Good sidestep into a mediocre punish, but many mediocre punishes leads to game wins. We then decide to just jump over him. We really needed the side switch, to be honest with you. 3 seconds. Please don't. That's what I said. Please don't. The only way you lose that game is doing exactly that. This is literally the only way that you lose this game, and somehow you manage to do it. That's crazy. Nice punish. Okay, we're just staring at each other. That wasn't even natural. But in low rank Tekken, it may as well be. Nice high crush. This Eddie is making some moves. This Eddie is also moving the Elisa towards the wall. No whiff punish on that. Second hit counter hit. Again, it may as well be natural on whiff. You know, and the Elisa has been doing a good job at avoiding some of these strings, but good step into, again, like the only way that we managed to screw that up is doing exactly that in that instance. And we've just not whiff punished anything. Yeah, I mean, that, yep, punish, yep, okay. Okay, at least the Elisa did a combo. I don't know what low parrying the down forward 2 is, I'm going to be real with you, but at least we got 2 hits in the combo. If we can add 1 more, we'd have something really special. Please don't rage art. Maybe you should rage art, actually. How are we ducking that high and then just not doing anything afterwards? Nice promo. What? Do you think Tekken is a dying game? No. Okay, that was enlightening. I think this is also going to be enlightening. We're looking at a little bit higher ranked games, and it's making me perplexed. So let's continue. Jin versus Claudio, Garyu and Shinryu. Immediate down 2 into down jab. Okay, it was actually supposed to be a Wild Rising 2. The Jin is choosing to hit 1 plus 3 plus 4. I don't know what that does for Jin, but he's doing it. This really is a stare. Oh, there's a whip punish. Okay. We got something going on here. Down forward 1-2. We choose to jab into DP. It's better than some of the stuff I've seen today. Oki with DP. We get electricked. Again, that is a combo. I think to anyone that's in these ranks, Garyu, that is, you could have done literally anything else and it would have been better than that as a punish, and you're dead. Never mind. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's what I'm going to say. If you are in Garyu, what a putt. I'm sorry. How do you punish Rage Art with electric like that and then just drop the second electric in the combo? That's crazy. If you are in red or purple ranks, please God, learn what a tailspin is. I think that would help you all a lot. Just look at your sample combos. I'm telling you, it'll help you a ton. No one's gonna punish your hot kick. Just hot kick, do sample combo. Hot kick, do sample combo. You'll go a long way. Just like this Jin's gonna go a long way in the air. He is so dead. Nah, he's not dead. This is going to be a run-up heat smash or heat dash. Either way, it's heat. The Claudio got it. We're just not blocking that low. We're not blocking that low. We're not blocking that low. We blocked the low and didn't punish it. Again, what would really help you guys at these ranks, just like when you block the low, hit the 4 button. That Claudio popped off. He did. Nice duck. Minus 13. Down forward 1, stagger pressure into a nod. Down forward 1. Hey, it works. And you know what? Genuinely an impressive combo given the situation. The hop kick punish on the low as well. All right, this Claudio's doing stuff. If I was the Claudio there, I would have grabbed 100%. Rage on. how do I know these things? How do I know? Maybe it's because I'm not as scared. Maybe the fear has actually gone away. I do appreciate the attempt at the down jabs. This Jin, by the way, because you can't see, has a 10-win streak. And I believe he is going to maintain it. Please punish that. That is not a punish. You are going to get hit by... I was going to say the low, but that also works. Wow. That was... I think we might have to change what our criteria of low rank Tekken is. I'm so sorry. No, I won't. I won't look at the group match. What else do we have here? Hi, Yuta. Is this mid-rank Tekken? Something like that. Something like that. Ooh, guys. Tina asked the last time if we could get a Xiao Yu. We have a beginner Xiao Yu and a beginner Panda. It's a lore match. I want to see this. Hi, T-Jump. How are you today? I'm a bit tired. I'm a bit lethargic. Other than that, though, I'm doing okay. Hope you're doing well. Immediate heat smash into heat smash. The classic. Max taught this Panda well. If you just do heat burst into heat smash, you get so much pressure for free. No break. We tried the break with key charge there. An interesting idea. What's the punish? It's a high against AOP. One day he'll learn that AOP is AOP. Well, the rage I hit. Hi, Momo Jojo. Hope y'all having a great day. I hope you are too. Thank you. Welcome in. The running 1+2 did not work again. I don't know what the thought process there was for either of them. The Xiao Yu now has special style on. God help us all. That's a counter hit. The special style is off. We are actually just using special style to hit the 3 button with extra steps and then doing our custom combo. Down back 1. Panda's in a tough spot. Heat burst in the heat smash. The max special. Harada, you absolute geniuses. I got my ass handed to me by Xiao Yu on my demotion match with Steve. I'm so sorry. The wall splat damage killed. Incredible. The Xiao Yu is showing the special style, showing that she doesn't even need it. Good stuff. Nice counter hit. There's the running 3 again. The low high. Ducks under. That was pretty sick. I gotta admit, that was... She did it twice. It wasn't even an accident. Okay, you get 3+4 as a guaranteed follow-up there. You would have actually just killed. It's fine. She's got it. And the special style gets turned on. Panda's special style, just like the Panda's light, turned off. Nice. Panda's holding back when getting hit with heat engagers, already showing more skill than some Tekken Emperors, I thought. True. I got my rank back, but I've been going between Kishin and Bushin for a bit. Well, congrats on that. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Dude. Like... You're going to give me a back-to-back beginner into beginner game? I have to. They have the exact same Tekken power as well, and they're in player match, which might make this even funnier. Or sadder. Let's see. All right, we got default Paul Phoenix with the smile versus... Yeah, if you saw my Guna tier list video, this is why Dragunov was at the top of it. All right, well, that was a good down forward too. Wait, again, more combos than what we've been seeing from a lot of people today. Death Fist, Death Fist. There's the heat burst. Nice. Just trying to stop him from using the heat. There's a nice power crush. Running 2 whiffs. Oh my, that's disgusting. Ultimate tackle to go under the heat engager is absurd. This is the heat smash, so that life is even now somehow. Nice down 2. Down forward 1 counter hit. There's the 3-2. Oh my. It was the small low too, so it didn't get. That was disgusting. Wow. Kind of unbelievable with the timing there. I'm going to be honest with you. It's the 1-2, down forward 1. Nice counter hit launcher. And again, that's a better combo we've seen from some mighty rulers today, I'll tell you that. 1-2. Paul's definitely giving legacy player vibes. With that shoulder, maybe if he's a Tekken 3 player. Swat Rising 2. That does screw. It was just a low wall splat. That is not the punish. But it doesn't matter. Yep, that hit because he woke up. And he's teabagging. This is going very well. I just looked and saw it's a Lidia player. It all makes sense now. They are both key charging. Well, Paul isn't key charging. He just does that automatically when crouching. It used to key charge. Okay, he is falling on his face. This is the antithesis of low-rank Tekken. I don't think that there's any other way that we could describe it other than Paul staying in crouch, backflipping, and falling on his face. That's just how it goes. Legacy player, 100%. Only... Okay, I mean, the Paul tried. I'll give him credit for that. Death Fist, Rage Art. Okay, I can't do it every time, but I can do it sometimes. A quarter circle back 4, quarter circle forward 1 seemed like a great value setup, not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't disagree. This is Death Fist. He tried blocking the demo man. The Paul's actually doing all right. Look at that 86 damage combo. Oh, he's dead. Should have just done Death Fist for the funny. Nah, I've seen a lot worse than this Paul. This Paul is pretty solid, all things considered. You might be right that he's a legacy player. Season 2, there isn't really much of a difference between low ranks and mighty ruler ranks, at least from what I can tell. There is a difference. Anyway, Law versus Hwoarang. I mean, we all know how it's going to go with Hwoarang, but we haven't seen a Law in this in a long time, so... That's saying great legacy play, but I 100% put him in blue. Yeah, I think I would too. All right. These outfits are something I would expect from a Korean MMO. All right, which is going jab into low, jab into low. It never ends with the jab into low. You know, we didn't duck the high, but we launched him anyway with counter hit down forward 2. So who's really counting at this point, right? That's the forward 3. Nice duck. Hey, there's a counter hit. That was nice. That was very good. He burst on wake up. What's next? The Hwoarang is going to choose to hit buttons. The Law will remember that. Remember, 10 frame counter hit launcher in heat. I guess they both have it, though, to be fair. The counter hit grab. This is Persona 6 lead characters. Oh my god, stop. You're not wrong though. Again, a better combo we've been seeing most of today. Remember last time as well, low rank Tekken, everyone was doing like 80, 90 damage optimal combos, and now we're just seeing like detritus. That's all we're seeing, pure detritus. Wow, all wrong. You're right about that. Yeah, you ran out of heat there, Buster. You didn't. Oh, he ducked it. What the hell? The frame trap counted. Nunchucks it. What a comeback. That was very nice. Down forward 2. Nunchaku coming out again. Nice little 1-2 there. Oh, the counter hit. Nice big mid. Good duck under that. The Law's ducks are pretty damn good. Never mind. Hey, that's a counter hit though, and it dropped. But it's fine. It didn't duck under that either. It's fine. He wanted the heat smash. He couldn't help himself. Okay, now we're just not ducking that anymore. That's The input spam. What do you expect? Look, he accidentally hit special style. What do you expect from a Hwoarang? I'd be disappointed if he wasn't. All right, what do we got here? Optimal. It wasn't. It wasn't at all. All right, down 3-4, down 3-4. What's next? What's next? You guessed it. It was down 3-4. He got counter hit out of it, though. No, low. What's next? Yep, that's right. Another fucking low. It's never going to stop. Back three, and guess what's next? He did down jab. It's a special low. Another goddamn low. It just took him a little bit that time. We're somehow on final round. I don't know how they managed it. He blocked the low that time, so you know what's next? Now he's ducking under the highs. You know what's next? Come on, the Hwoarang needs to get up so I can make this joke. It's a mid. Okay, I mean, that was a mid. That's actually just a high. Nice block. I was surprised that the Law's actually picked up on this. The Law's not playing too bad at all. Surprised he hasn't done a raw hunting hawk. Speak and ye shall receive. I don't know how the Hwoarang won that game. That was unbelievable. That's crazy. The Hwoarang won this. Just crazy stuff. All right. What do we got? What do we got? Let's get something a little bit higher again. Tenryu Yo. You know what? Yeah, Tenryu Yoshi sounds like a great time. This sounds very funny. Tenryu Yoshi and Eddie, shenanigans are going to occur. But first, what's the outfit? That's a butterfly. The Yoshi has turned into a special butterfly. The Eddie in his default outfit once again. And a loincloth. Sure. We are counter hitting into the high. The Yoshi doesn't know what to do. Flash. Poison. The Eddie didn't even try to duck. He just knew it was going to whiff because he's that good of a player. That is a combo. Nice job staying on the ground. And nice job floating. Unfortunately, he doesn't know what the hell he's supposed to do afterwards. And, yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, it could have been better. Okay, so we're going to sidestep that, have it whiff, and then just not do anything afterwards. No, that's fine. It's okay. Yeah, we don't know what to do about this move. 3-3 is too powerful. It's no wonder how Jim Mashima did so well last season. It's a nice low. And what say ye? He's just dead. Honestly, he could have just hit the 4 button over and over and over again, and he would have won somehow. Avoiding the puddle. Will the Yoshi make the comeback of the century, folks? Will he learn? I don't know how he met. The Eddie just hit the 3 button and somehow it worked. We are in flee now. That was a punish. We didn't get to the wall. We are in flee once again. Now it's the Eddie's turn to learn how to deal with the stance mix-up. That second hit, counter hit, and it's out of range. Again, the Eddie does not concern itself with sword sweep. He just hits the 3 button. Door knocker, knock on the door, 0 on block. What's Eddie going to do now? I was half expecting the Yoshi to hop kick. He's not dead yet, though. In flee. Oh my god, it hit. You can combo off. That was skulls. Oh, he's dead. He tried. I respect the Yoshi attempting to jump over the Reija. It's the only thing he really could have done there besides trying to duck under it, because when Yoshi presses down in flee, he gets low. But I think that this Eddie could have just hit the 3 button and have won. Murray's vision. All right. Well. Moving on from that. Ooh, we never see Heihachi. We never see Heihachi in this. I gotta do it, man. I think this is the first. The power of 3 has set us free. Like a Bleach character. I can't say I'm familiar. What in the hell is that thing? They're playing their intros. I forgot that they have an intro. Okay, he has chosen to skip the intro. Now, the Heihachi is AFK. He is now here. We have hit the 4 button. That is a great start. And now he's dying. It's fine. It's okay. 1-1-2 into parry. Yep. As you do. Very typical. Very typical stuff in this matchup. The Heihachi has chose to show the Leroy his shoes, and the Leroy did not take that well. 1-1. He's dead. Okay. Moving on. The Heihachi is trying to learn what small Tekken is. I don't think he's doing a very good job at it. I think he might be blind because of the mask. I think that the giant tiger mask might be limiting his ability to be able to see what's happening. Okay, so I'm just going to say, if you're going to jab, you better have a plan afterwards, because what do you want me to say, man? What do you want me to tell you? I have no idea what's going on. I don't know what this Heihachi's trying to accomplish. He's now doing running 3 for some reason. I don't think that this Heihachi has done a single move that's different from any other character in this game. He's just doing jab. This Heihachi could be playing like Armor King right now, and we would have no idea. Might be blind because of that. No, that's exactly it. Yeah, it's the mask. I think he's also really warm because of the outfit. And see, he's starting to like get out of it, but I think heat stroke might be taking him over. Okay, he got around. He might be getting into it. He might be getting used to the Chuck E. Cheese outfit. Chester is with him. Or is it Charlie? What the hell is the name of the Chuck E. Cheese mouse? I don't know. All I know is that he's getting his ass beat. This Leroy really wants his damn tickets. There's a 4. Nice counter hit. There's the Hunting Hawk into electric. Okay, he's doing something now. But the Leroy just needs to touch him and he's dead. The Leroy just needs to touch him and he's dead. The Leroy needs to breathe on him and he's dead. The Leroy needs to do literally anything and he's dead. Not that! How did you lose that? Oh no! Chuck E. Cheese ultimate form! The final seal broken! Oh god! And the seal has been placed back on good old Chuck. Okay, back 4, and then we're just hitting a button afterwards when we're -9. I think that he has lost all of his cognitive function. I think that Rayjot took all of his power out of him, and he is now currently dead. Nice try, though. Had me going for a moment, but it's true. Chuck E. Cheese is dead. Tony Tiger is dead. He tried, though. It was a good run. Stupid question, but Snake Edge work on Eddie when he's in handstand? Yes, but if he has any stacks, he automatically parries it and then gets combo. Judging by his prowess, is Nas main. Probably not, but that's not really the point. What else do we have? Oh boy. When was the last time we saw June in low rank Tekken? I don't know.
You shall make a fine sacrifice.
I want to spar with you. We have viewer games every Saturday. Feel free to stop in there. Although not this Saturday. This Saturday we'll be playing Virtual Fighter. But next Saturday, feel free to stop by. All right, what do we got? Jin versus his mom. Default outfits. What's going to happen? We're going to do a running slide and then stay on the ground. Just like the entirety of Tekken 3. That is a combo. Hey, you know what? That's max damage as well. I gotta give it up. That's pretty good. This is also going to be full combo. This June knows things. This June's a smurf. If you've ever seen this series, you would know. Whether I can stop it, I'm not. Want to see some Azucena? Never showed those for a while. It just seems that there aren't many low-ranked Azucenas. This June is smurfing. There's no way this June has these top-tier combos like this at Vanquisher. You've seen the Mighty Rulers today. That's what we're basing this off of. Oh no, this Jin has combos too. Kind of. Mostly. That low counter hit, guaranteed follow-up. What are we doing now? We have the gun. We are choosing to shoot Jin just like in Tekken 3. Nice. Pixel left. There's the 4. It didn't do anything. We blocked the low. Okay, that's actually criminal. That's disgusting. Just needs to play more ranked. Easy blue rank. I agree. Oopsie daisy. Oopsie, I'm just going to shoot you with my gun. It's -20. I'm just going to shoot you with my gun. Okay, but like every Vanquisher's weakness, we cannot block high, low, low string. It's okay though. Just because we can't block a 52 frame low doesn't mean anything. That killed. That was a 43 damage house sweep. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you're saving something, all right. All right. We can do 1 or 2 more. Let's see what we got. I don't think I want to look at a Kazuya and Lars. Now this. This is calling to me. I can already see it now. The King is playing special style. The Xiao Yu is going to go into AOP. The King's going to try grabbing anyway. The Xiao Yu is going to do either nothing as a punish or that stupid low where she jumps over her hand. They both actually have outfits this time. This is going to be a good one. Watch this. Okay, it's not starting out very well. Back turn, the clothesline. Hey, that's something. The problem is the King might actually not know how to grab. This is definitely a fighter game, though. I can tell you that based on the alley kicks. And then choosing to do hypnosis parry when we're +16. Look at that. Look at that. It's halfway there. We're almost to greatness. Back turn into front turn jab. That, just a normal day. Okay, the King has the first round. Do you need to crouch grab as King to grab her in stance? I think AOP might actually go under it. I'm not sure. Xiao Yu fit his fire, though. It does look pretty good. Yeah, I'll give it up. We beat the muscle armor. We didn't beat the heat burst, but we beat the muscle armor. Clothesline into Matterhorn tech trap. Not tech trap, frame trap. It's not even a frame trap. Whatever. The heat smash is gone. The heat smash is gone. What a sidestep into nothing. Crazy stuff from the Xiao Yu here. Guaranteed follow-up for the wall splat. Chooses to instead break her kneecaps. Why not? The King's up 2 rounds, not a grab in sight. The most honest King play you've ever seen, and it's gone. Never mind. Now, he is now the most dishonest King play you've ever seen. He's chosen to do a grab. Hang him! -12 into Matterhorn. It's the thought that counts, right? Okay, the Xiao Yu has now somehow done more grabs than the King this game. Never mind. We're just doing the same thing again. The Xiao Yu doesn't know you can break it. It's ultimate tackle again. It's the only grab that King knows somehow. You're playing a character that has 30 grabs and somehow you only know one of them and it's the worst one. He won anyway. Preparing the legs for the next round. He's got to save his grab cooldown for the next rank up game. All right, I think we got time for one more here. My constitution is starting to wane. I'm very tired. I'm very spooked. And for this last game, we have an Azucena, as was requested by the one named Lidia _ Azucena. So, this will be our last game. Beginner Brian, beginner Azucena. One King destroy me? Oh god, this is special style on. With regret because I wasn't able to break it when the practice, and later found out it was like 3+4, some weird shit like that. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, this Brian is just... Yup. That is a combo. Very cool stuff. Boop, boop, boop. Azucena in rage. Instead of dashing, choosing to hold the forward button. A new technique we've never seen before in Tekken, only in Street Fighter. Interesting stuff. Again, nice combo. 4 hits. We can improve that to 5, but we're getting somewhere. Nice float into the follow-up. Cool stuff. That's a low bet. These are definitely beginner players. Punishing the down forward 2 of Raja. I wouldn't say that was the best decision we've ever made. But okay. I'm remembering now again that the Azucena is playing with special style, and somehow, while running 2-3 to go over Snake Edge, the frame trap off of the heat smash, Max's teachings once again coming in clutch. That was, again, even if it's not natural, in low rank Tekken, it may as well be. Keep in mind this Brian has Raja and is not using it in his combos, but he's going to use it here. And it's not, oh no, it did work. Okay. Somehow it did. I swear, I've seen so many of these at this point. I just know. I know 10 seconds in advance exactly what's going to happen. I know everything. And that, ladies and gentlemen, may be the scariest part of everything. The fact that I've watched so many of these games, that I've seen so much of this, that I just know everything that's going to happen before it even happens at this point. And there's the power crush. It's not going to matter. The Brian's got his own power crush in the heat smash. He's gonna run up, do a quick little mid. It's going to hit somehow anyway. And that's gonna do it for this rendition of low rank Tekken is Spooky! It's scary. Spooky's going to be for the Halloween one. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching this one. I apologize if I was a little bit low energy for this one. I'm not feeling great. I hope you enjoyed it regardless though. Hey, if you want to watch any more of these, there's going to be one right above me that you can click on. And if you want to watch something on the main channel, head on over there. I think this is the right way. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you take care and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye. All right, that's it. I am so tired. I want to spar with you tomorrow. It's not going to happen, man. I'm sorry. You gotta come when we do viewer games. I don't play this game off stream. I do have a Discord though, ! Discord. Oh man, I'm very tired. I hope despite the low energy though, you guys enjoyed the low rank Tekken and the find the rank today. But I am, oh, man, I'm very tired. My water. Oh, it's on my desk. That was under my blanket. I'm definitely out of it. Ugh. Okay, here's the last thing I was thinking, everyone. Last thing I think I was thinking of doing for today for content day for this week of second channel stuff. Did not mean to go in here. Wait, can we even do this in this game? Hold on a second. Is this even something I can do? Hold on. 1 second. Oh my god, I can't. Oh, that's ridiculous. Okay, it's gonna have to be for a different time then. What I was planning on doing, I can't do. I'd have to download Tekken 7 for it. So never mind. Next time. This is definitely going to be a shorter stream. I am not feeling great, but let's just play a game or two online just to end out the stream today. Oh man. I feel my energy just going whoop though, like a plane. It's pretty bad. It would be good to get some a couple practice games in though. I need them. Fuck man, that wasn't down 4. Jesus. That wasn't either. Oh my god. There we go. Still need to break in the controller. Okay. There we go. I'm figuring it out. Okay. Yeah, we'll play just a couple of games and I'm probably going to get out of here. All right. Under pink console, at least it's not Wi-Fi, I guess. Okay. Oh, damn it. Good. Oh, I tried doing one. Just about got me. Okay. Yeah. Shouldn't have stepped left. I wasn't thinking about hatchet kick. That's why you would step left, but... Yep. Nice. Good whiff punish. I feel good about that. Okay. Don't know why that was a punish. I was holding back. Nice jab. Punish that. Nice. Good. No, that sucks. I was ready for that, though. Your console shenanigans aren't going to catch me out from that. Yeah, he just tries power crushing a lot. I'm not sure why. Yeah. I was ready. Nope. Yeah. Nice. I didn't link it, unfortunately. This is off axis, so I have to do this. I have no other combo. Okay. Oh, that sucks. I step duck into punish. It's okay, though. Let's wait it out. That's fine. Yeah. Just trying to lock down the heat smash or the heat dash. That was the idea. I thought the first hit of 4-2 would actually connect, but it's actually kind of nice that it whiffed. So, I'll take it. Okay. That was supposed to be a down jab. The game kind of stuttered, and I think it just gave me the wrong input because of that. It's fine. Nice. Could have been better. He doesn't know. Second stack. Nice, good step. Okay. He's trying to fish for something, but it's not going to work. Oh my god, man. Stepped and then tried to down back 3 for the counter because I figured he'd hit a button, and I was right, but... Yeah, I shouldn't have back one. I was thinking about doing 1+2, but I thought he actually blocked low there. I didn't think he'd sidestep into a button. Nice step. Back 1, down 2. Cool. Oh, that was supposed to be down 4 too. It would have counter hit, but again, gotta get used to the controller. I did the right thing though, at least. Oh, he did it again after I've been power crushing all those times. I didn't think there was any way he'd do the mid. Nope. Oh, what a fucking awful trade. Okay. I know your tricks. Nice, huge. Boop, boop. That's ridiculous of that whiff, but whatever. Okay. Okay. Ugh. That sucks. Nice. Good forward 4-2 link. Huge. Nice stab. That's what we like to see. All right, cool. Phew. Okay. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Nice block. Good stab. Okay, that's fine. Yup. Figured. No. He did that fast enough. The second hit didn't realign. Okay. Oh, yeah, I ducked. I thought I was going to do core circle back 1 in the heat smash or something. I ducked. Nicely done. I should have won that. It all came back down to that one round where I tried doing down 4-2 and got down 2 and it traded. But whatever. Fun. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. I tried doing down 2 when he did the 1-2 and I stopped when he did the last hit, but yeah. Nice, good call. You always only do those 2 hits. Okay. Nice, good stab. I honestly didn't think he would. There we go. Good. That was a down forward 1. I love save mid counter hit launching jab string unders. Same. Nice. Okay. Aw, he did the second hit again. What? I was ducking. You saw me ducking. What the fuck? It's console. I was sidewalking left. Great drop. I down 2'd. That counter hit was down 2. Jesus Christ. I hate playing on crossplay, man. I hate it. It's so aggravating. Okay. You always do 3, man. Wow, he jabbed there. Okay. Is that -10? Okay. Nice. There we go. He waited. Ugh. That I did hop kick. I thought I didn't do hop kick in time for the counter hit, but I guess I did. Man, I tried reacting to the mid, but again, 100 ping console. Okay. Nice duck. Okay, sure. What? I love that fit for Lidia might steal. Thank you. I didn't think I was that close. I mean, he would have been farther away if he woke up backwards, but he pressed up to stand up, which I wasn't expecting. Dude, that lag is so... Whatever. I hate crossplay so much. Good. Good. That's so fucking stupid. I pressed 1. Oh my god. I tried sidestepping. I'm in my own head with it, man. So shit. Good. Nice block. I tried the down jab. And it didn't come out. I guess I got a 1 break. GG's, I guess. I fucking hate crossplay. Ugh. Hi, Ferdinand. Came from YouTube. Your videos are hilarious. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Hello. We just got done recording a couple of them for this week. Oop. Love it. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Console have more lag than PC. No, crossplay in this game just is broken. It doesn't work. Oh my god. What is going on? Hello? What the hell? I'm losing it. I don't want to play against console again. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I just don't want to deal with that again. Yeah, crossplay in this game just doesn't work. It's always really laggy and inconsistent. God, this fucking controller, man. How am I supposed to play with this thing? I don't get it. It's so bad. Boop, boop. I guess matchmaking is broken. Yay.
You shall make a fine sacrifice.
Hopefully we can find a couple more games. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. And hopefully they're not console. Oh my god, this fucking controller, man. It's so bad. It's like 25% of the time I just won't get the input. Hi, Kane. Hello, welcome in. Just gotta do it like this. No, that didn't work. Never mind, it's still 25%. I hate this. Look, I'm doing exactly the same input, and it just randomly is like, nope. Oh, god damn it, it's console. Fuck. I hit the button too quickly. Whatever.
Your luck is run out.
Yeah. Fighting for the people of Poland, right? I'm fighting against the rollback frames right now. I'm not rematching this. It's just so bad, like right out the gate. It's 50 ping and the rollback is insane. I can barely tell where she is on the screen. Look at this. I hate it. No, stop. 1 + 2. Oh my god, that was core circle forward 4. Fucking hell. It's so bad. Okay, whatever. So bad. Nice. Okay. Nice step. Oh my god, I didn't think she was gonna finish it. I was just trying to sidestep away from the wall. Yeah, 12 frame counter hitting move. I'll do it. Sure. Oh my god, I tried whiff punishing that. Not really what I wanted, but I'll take it. Oh no! It's fine. Broken. Broken. There we go. Phew. I had the combo. I was ready for the side switch. It's no big deal. I got my head on straight. God. Maybe I don't. Yeah, that works. I'm out of range. It's fine. Okay. I don't know why I ducked, I'll be honest with you. She blocked low that time? Oh my god. Nina's ridiculous. Sure, that beats my down forward too. That makes sense. I was holding down. It actually gave me wall rising too while I was trying to front crouch down forward too. That means it just didn't give me a direction at all. That's absurd. Yep. It just, yep. Just didn't give me a break. Cool. This is why I didn't want to play against console. Jesus Christ. Like, I do down 2 counter hit. I try to do front crouch down forward 2, and it just gives me while rising 2. Like, I'm not holding a button. That's so... Like, it did this. I'm sitting there trying to do it. Even if it gave me down 2, it would at least give me this. But no, it's just like, oh, you're not holding a direction. Oh my god, I hate crossplay so much. I wish it wasn't in the game. I wish there was just no crossplay in this game. Legitimately. It's not even a joke. I think this game would be better if there was no crossplay. Maybe then matchmaking wouldn't break every 2 seconds. Like, I think matchmaking's broken again. Yep, matchmaking's broken again. Come on. What control are you using? Razor Eye on. Oh my god, this fucking controller is such a piece of shit. It's such a fucking piece of garbage. Look at it. I can only get the inputs I want 25% of the time. 75% of the time. 25% of the time they fail. Whatever. You get what I'm saying. It's so bad. I can't play consistently with this thing. Jesus Christ. So aggravating. Holy fuck. Look, it happened again. I'm hitting the exact same spot on the controller. The exact... Dude, I can't play. I can't play the game. Hi, game. How's everyone doing? I'm doing abysmal, personally. Hope you're doing well, though. Welcome. Hello. Like, dude, I can't even do a fucking down forward one. Look at this. Look at this garbage. It's so bad. I'm hitting the exact same spot in the control. I'm not moving. It... Control problems? Yeah. And matchmaking broke again, too. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose it. You god, dude, it can't be that bad. I mean, you can see the inputs. It is that bad. It is unusable. My controller is like, look at this. I can't do, it's giving me down and then the next frame is forward. It's just skipping down forward. And I can't control it. Look at that. Oh my god, I'm being dumb, but still. The controls, is it old? It's brand new. Like, other side's fine. Matchmaking's broken again. Oh my god, it didn't even try finding me a game and it's broken again. I just can't do anything, man. I just gotta end stream. There's nothing I can do. I'm tired. I feel like shit. Controller isn't working, and the game won't even let me play. It won't even find me a game now. It's like, what do you want from me? You know? What do you want from me? That sucks, especially brand new controller. It feels like such a waste of money. I mean, like, it's always 3 frames as well. See, it's always 3 frames. It's like no matter what I do, I'm trying to hit more up on the D-pad now, so that I get, if it like messes up, I get forward instead of down. I mean, there it happened, and I hit the exact same spot on the controller, and I got down. I just can't win. This is impossible. And again, matchmaking is broken. It tried finding me one game, and then stopped. And it's broken again.
Shall make a fine sacrifice.
What do you want me to say, man? What do you want me to do? I can't do anything. I got the flu. Oh no, that's not good. God damn it. That's not good. I hope you get better soon. That sucks. Shivering, I feel my spine aching. Oh. Well, that's no good. I'm just like, I'm laying my entire finger now on the D-pad just to try, but the hell is up with Tekken God matchmaking? That's a great question. I don't know. I think it tried finding me someone again. It broke, and now it's like, I don't know, man. It's I don't know. I've been here for like 15 minutes trying to find a game now, right?
You shall make a fine sacrifice.
Tekken Online for me has been really bad. I imagine. Yeah. I'm so sorry that the game is behaving like this. Not really much I can do, you know? I can try to reset it, but I can only do so much. It's not your fault. Yeah, but like, it just feels bad, you know? Have to sit here in training mode complaining about my controller not working. You know what I mean? Hi, Zakia, welcome back. What if I... No, that doesn't work. Doing some quick matches. I improved my drag a lot today. Hell yeah. I'm trying to, but I can't find a game. I think I may have found the sweet spot for it. I think there's a sweet spot for hitting down forward on my controller where my thumb has to be halfway off the D-pad. But it is working. Nope. Connection quality did not meet selected conditions, and now it's broke again. GOD problem? Not really. This is a matchmaking thing. Hold on. How many GODs are online right now? Just GODs, not even ranks around it. Just GODs. Let me look. In America, rank God of Destruction. This is obviously only for ranked, but still. Plus minus 0. Okay, there are actually only 32 people in ranked at exactly GOD, which is kind of surprising. I thought there'd be more. Maybe it is a rank issue then. Still. But yeah, it tries finding me that one person, and oh, nope, it's broken. Told you, yeah, you're not wrong. All right, everyone, I can't really do much. I think I'm gonna get out of here. yeah, I'm not going to keep you all anymore, and I don't want to keep going through this whole rank thing, and also, again, my controller's fucked up. I'm just going to try to figure out my whole controller thing off stream. So the next time we play Tekken, hopefully it will be a little bit better. But yeah, I apologize for that. I was hoping we could get a couple of quick matches in, but again, I'm just tired and it's obviously not working, so I'm just going to quit while I'm ahead. Cool to see smooth Lidia gameplay before work. Been following you on YouTube to support fellow Lidia play. Aw, thank you. You make her very pretty and not so boxy. Keep up the good content. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Still waiting 15 minutes for matches in God Destruction and higher. It's really unfortunate. It's all good because hearing Lidia in my ears helps me. I see. I apologize that she's not here now then. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here for today. Thank you all for coming by. The thing I was thinking about doing was watching the old Tekken endings. Like Tekken 1, Tekken 2, Tekken 3. Something I actually did a long time ago back in Tekken 7. I don't think anyone that's here right now was here for that. But then I like stopped midway through, and I wanted to do that and go through all of the Tekken games, not in one sitting, but like over time. But none of the endings are in Tekken 8 for some reason. So I have to download Tekken 7 to do that. So next week, we can do that next week. But yeah, I got stuff going on the channel. The Guna tier list video from last week, I have ready. I'm gonna upload that tonight, so look out for that tonight. We got low rank Tekken from last week as well going up today, and then towards the end of the week we should have the find the rank that we did this stream up on YouTube, so look out for that, everyone. And I have a main channel video I'm going to be editing this week as well, so look out for that as well. You guys should be getting quite a few videos this week. So yeah. Again, sorry that I was a bit low energy. This is your first time here. I'm normally a little bit more like energetic, but I just haven't been feeling good today. So I apologize for that. But appreciate you all stopping by, though, and for all of the new people here, welcome in. I hope you still enjoyed the stream regardless. Sorry it was a little, again, sorry this first stream coming in was a little bit of a, but it happens. You like Marvel Token and 2XKO? Not interested in 2XKO whatsoever. It looks like crap. Marvel Token I've heard is crap, but I don't know. I haven't played either of them, so I have no real opinions. Regardless, I'm just not very interested, I suppose. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be doing coaching tomorrow, and that reason why I'm ending a bit early as well, so I can conserve my energy for coaching, because my god. So yeah, we'll be doing that. Oh, Kay sent me a message about 2XKO. That's very funny. I'll reply to her in a second. Anyway, yeah, we're doing coaching, and then over the weekend, I still don't know how the whole Virtua Fighter beta thing is, but we'll be playing Virtua Fighter, so look out for that. So yeah. Anyway, thank you all for coming by. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and yeah, hope you enjoyed the stream. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. 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 Bye. 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 Bye.